Hey y'all. So let's talk about ASI, Atlanta Street Interviews. Let's go to the Kash video first. Okay, so Kash basically immediately gets into talking about Feisty and how they went to the store and she had to tell Feisty how to be a lady. Now, most people don't like that. Don't want a man telling a woman how to be a woman. But I appreciate Kash for doing that because that's something I want to tell Feisty every day. Like, baby, act like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Be more ladylike. Feisty is, she pretends to be this person. I don't think Feisty's like that for real in real life. I think Feisty is just mentally, she's going through it. She can't find out who she really is. So she mimics things. Like, she wants to be this popular girl, and Mark is trying to build her up to be that, but the way it's coming about, her decisions are like, you making all the wrong ones. You're not doing it right. I believe if she would have took Marcus' lead, she may have been the popular girl, but Feisty, she do the most. She tells this girl to put on shoes, shut up, quiet down. You ain't gotta do all that. You don't. If you don't have it, you don't have it. If you can't walk in the room and all eyes go on you, you just don't have it. You could work on it, but being all loud and yelling in public places, that shit ain't cute at all. But Feisty do it, and we seen her do it. That's all she do is yell, and the people hate it. I don't like it myself. Like, girl, hush. Like, you trying too hard. You doing too much. And that's what Feisty does. But I feel it. I feel Kash. I'm glad Kash told her. Kudos to you, Kash. It's something I've been wanting to tell Feisty for the longest. And somebody finally told her. Is she going to take heed to it? Probably not. She think that shit cute. She think it's cute going and walking barefoot on the fucking ground that millions of people is walking on every day, and it's only getting washed by the rain. You know what I'm saying? People spitting and throwing up and blood, and baby, forbid if you ever have a cut on your foot and walking somebody spit or something, you done. You think you been in a hospital, you gonna be losing a foot. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, Kash did nothing but tell her right, man or woman. Somebody needed to tell Feisty that. She ain't did nothing wrong. But yeah, that's all I really cared about with that Kash video. It wasn't speaking on much. That people starting to say Kash just talking in circles. She just keep repeating herself, and she do. And I also want to say about Kash, I like Kash. I'm put that out there first, I do. But I know Kash is a 304 for sure. That's what she does for a living. That's how she gets her extra money. And her being on the spicy content and being on Atlanta Street Interviews a lot, she's getting paid more. Like, she's getting, like, she's taking care of herself better. You could tell. Like, she always got on some new clothes. Like, if y'all go back and look at her older videos, Kash went up the part like that. She's a lot better now. Oh well, that's what she does. That's what she came to Atlanta for. She has stated something like how she, like, I think on this last video she said she came to Atlanta, or Marcus has said she came. That's why people come to Atlanta to because it's the LGBTQ community is bigger and more accepting out there. He said something around that or whatever. But in her later videos, well, the video she did before, she said she came down here with a dude she was talking to. But from so many words, all the videos I watched of her, she is a 304, and that's how she gets down. That's how she makes her money. She don't mind sleeping with nobody. She, especially whatever Mark is paying her, you know what I'm saying, it's worth it. I just don't know. I mean, like, how much are you getting paid to be on the internet having intercourse? I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kash is a paid 304, and get it how you live. But anyways, let's go to this Dominique video. Now, I didn't know a Dominique video would be coming anytime soon. So I'm assuming, if I was just heard it and didn't see the thumbnail, I'm assuming Dominique, they was gonna have a video about like who Dominique is, like what she's doing now, like the YouTube thing. I believe she's a up and coming artist. What else I know about Dominique? She wants to be like the house mom or the content house. That was gonna be up for discussion. And I'm sure Marcus said, yeah, we're gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Dominique thought this interview was gonna be like about her on a different level. So old messy Marcus came in swinging, talking about Tone, even though we needed that update on Tone and Ileana, and that's the best person to get it from, the closest to them, which was Dominique. Okay, he came in there like that, but then he gets on her height. Talking about he has to address it. Baby Marcus, you just messy. Ain't nobody had to address that. We know that's a big transgender. You know what I'm saying? We know. Like, what it is Marcus, you're curious. You just too damn curious. Like, that man is big and tall and black. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, because basically Dominique said he's tall, dark, and handsome when he's dressed like a man. Probably is. Don't look bad looking. You know what I'm saying? So he said, Marcus, you're gonna have some problems, meaning Dominique gonna get out of the girls, and Marcus, you're gonna be sitting there watching him get out of the girls. That's what I got from what Dominique was trying to put out. But yeah, he came here talking about like, basically, you too dang on big to be a transgender. And what Marcus is doing, he's comparing Dominique and Kash. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kash got the right to be a transgender, but Dominique don't, because she too big. Like, that's not what you should have said, Marcus. You should not put that out there. You should never say that. No matter your size and height, you can't tell nobody what they can be. You cannot. You can't tell a girl because she's 250, 300 pounds. She can't be a stripper. You can't. That may be how you feel about it, but you can't tell nobody that. Like, no, that's not cool. That's not cool to tell nobody that you too big to be a trans. No. And Dominique got offended. Dominique already probably beat Marcus' little short tail. But yeah, he got put up out of there. Dominique like, you ain't finna come in here disrespecting me. Dominique did right though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Marcus, you did a little bit too much in that video. Dominique thought that was gonna be a different type of video. She had to make it clear, like, I ain't one of these little bums you be interviewing, little drug addicts, little homeless folks. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I ain't none of that. So you ain't even put me in that category or talk to me like that. Well, Marcus, you get what you paid for. So, yeah. And then he put out there talking about she borrowed $100 from him. And I'm like, oh, so where did everybody get offended at? I see where Dominique got offended at. Talking about her height and shit, and like, you know, trying to get all those details of how she become trans. Like, Dominique wasn't planned on putting all the information out. You know what I'm saying? And Mark's like, well, we can stay. This interview could be an hour. We could talk about it all. But that ain't what Dominique on. Dominique, right now, she on like business. Like, she wants to put herself out there. She know Mark's got a huge platform where she can get her YouTube up and running. If her music good, get that up and running. You know, just be somebody. Marcus didn't have that plan. Marcus was trying to like break it down first. Like, everybody ain't finna let you break them down, Marcus. Jesus Christ. Whew, boy, you be doing the most, Marcus. Somebody to put you across their lap and spank your ass. But you might like that. But you need to be put on ice, because you be doing too much. Stop offending people like that. I feel bad because you know that LGBTQ community is a little bit touchy. You know, you can't just do and say everything. So why not? If you can't do and say how you feel, just leave it alone. To me, it ain't that important. Like, if y'all don't want to be discussed, then fuck y'all, ain't gonna shine no light on you. You know what I'm saying? Period. But that ain't Marcus. He does everything. But yeah, y'all, just want to discuss that for a few little seconds. The Dominique video was pretty good though. I wonder what's the outcome gonna be. I'm hoping Dominique will be a great house mom. he would have those 304s in check and line. Y'all ain't finna run over him. And they gonna be scared of Dominique. Because Dominique is a man and she holds herself as a woman. So therefore, she don't want nothing from y'all sexually. So you ain't gotta worry about that. But y'all gonna respect her. And y'all gonna do right in that house. Perfect person. And you ain't gotta call no security. Dominique is the security. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyways, y'all, great videos. I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad Feisty's still on ice. Did he fire Feisty? I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he didn't. Because kinda I need an update on that. I ain't gonna lie. I need an update. I need to see what the fuck going on with that. But yeah. Yeah. So like my video, y'all. Subscribe to my videos, y'all. And comment. See ya.